There are a few ways to level up your character quickly, and you should always do this before farming, before running to Bunker Alpha or other area, or before clearing other location. If you prepare properly, you'll save time, gain more experiences, and grow stronger at a much faster pace. Let's start with the dog buff. Before you head out to farm, always check your dogs if you have a dog crate, of course. Dog can give you an experience buff, and this one is the most effective way to level up. But here's the most important part. You need to feed your dog first to activate the buff. Without food, the buff won't work. So make sure your dog always well feed and then look for the dog with a companion buff as well. That specific buff increase the amount of experience you gain from your activities. Put that dog in your active slot before you leave your base. Once that's done, you'll notice the difference every action you take. From fighting enemies to gathering resources will give you extra experience points. Remember, the dog buff only works if your dog have food, and so never forget to keep them feed. The next is the healer buff. The healer is the only great way to get extra experience before you set out on a run. The healer offers different buffs, and sometimes you'll find one that increase your experience gain. If you're lucky enough to see that option, take it right away. That is called the seed buff, by the way. This buff stacks with your other boost, which means you can combine with the dog buff and even faster leveling up. The key here is to always check that the healer is offering before you leave your base. If you experience one of the buff, yeah, which is the seed buff, grab it and you will be thankful later. Finally, let's look at the B complex buff. This buff is usually given when you started playing. I don't know if there is still B complex buff these days, but some people say, yeah, you can have it in some rewards, but I don't know which reward it is. Probably might be season reward. This one is extremely useful for players who want to maximize their leveling speed. The B complex buff lasts for 60 minutes, and if it give you extra experience during the time. With this activity, you'll be able to grind location, fight zombies, and clear bunkers while gaining much more experience than usual. Think of it as a temporary boost that makes everything you do more rewarding. So, whenever you plan a big farming, run, or bunker raid, make sure to activate your B complex first if you have. Now, let's put it all together. The fastest way, sorry, to level up is by stacking these buffs before you leave your base. Step 1, feed your dog and place a companion buff dog in your active slot. Step 2, visit the healer and check for an experience buff or what we call seed buff. Step 3, use the B complex if you have to extend your experience boost for a full 1 hour. With all these three working together, every fight and every action you take will reward you with maximum experience points. And that's it. By following this simple step, you'll level up much faster, making your character stronger and ready for tougher challenges. So before you start farming or clearing Bunker Alpha, remember dog buff or companion dog buff, healer buff, which is the seed buff, and then the B complex buff. Stack them up and watch your level rise in no time. That's it for today. Thank you very much, and until the next video.